Hey boys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be going over a pack that I made over 500,000 coins on yesterday. It's a little bit of a risk, and you do need to have a good chunk of coins to really turn this into a little bit of a method because it's not hit or miss every single time, or it is hit or miss every single time. You're not always going to make a huge profit, not always going to make a profit. So we're going to get right into it, and the pack is the 78 plus Headliners Player Reroll. So you want to buy your cheapest training. I'm not going to tell you which cards are. You got to kind of do that research on your own. I did kind of pick up this method last night from Xerxes on Twitter, and then I just kind of started messing with it. So all cred goes to him. But here we go. So pretty much, you're going to buy your training, and then you're going to re-roll it, and then sell everything. And your goal is to ideally break even. So we starting off with right around 14,000 training, which is just under 300K. I was getting training for about 20 coins per. There's a couple times where you can snipe it for a pinch cheaper, which obviously if you can get it cheaper, that's better. But you can get elites out of these, and the elites is where you're going to make a lot of coins back. You can pull it 89. If you pull an 89 out of this, insta profit. But you're not. I've done this quite a few times, and I haven't really pulled too many 89s. I pulled one. I pulled the Jerry Sneed once, and I sold him for 250,000 coins, which would cover pretty much all the coins that we spent just on the packs right here. But this basically, you're gonna want to sell everything you pull. You're not going to want to undercut because you're going to want to maximize your profit. There's a lot of people hopping on the game just buying whatever. And just to kind of put it into perspective, things aren't going to always necessarily sell super fast, but you might have to list like one or two times on some, especially on the golds, but they will sell. And we'll kind of go over that at the end. And we're on a dry spell now, which happens. You're going to have dry spells. Nothing. That's life. That's life, boys. But we're not always gonna hit huge. This is like a consistent thing, and you need to have a couple 100,000 coins to start this out, and you need to be willing to lose some coins in order to long term make a profit. So with all these 78 and 79s, which we are pulling a lot of, which you do go on these stretches, but then you'll you'll go on little heaters. So hopefully we can get on one of those here in a little bit. Once you pull like some 82s, 86s, that's where you're really making a profit. But on the 78 to the 79s, I'm listing them for no less than 2,500 coins each. And I'm not like checking to see what they're currently on the block for because the block's going to be pretty flooded. I'm just looking, and we'll go over this when I'm looking at my profit margin. But you look at your last couple sold, and sometimes like your target is to sell for 2,500 coins each. You'll be like, oh, none of these recently sold for more than like 1,900 coins, but look, all of them were sold in the last like 3 minutes. So long-term hold, and you're probably like, you're claiming to make 500,000 coins off of this. You only got 500,000 coins. I had almost 300,000 coins in training. I've got 20 cards currently on the block. I've got about 15 cards waiting to be sold. I have bought some cards for the team. I've bought packs for other pack openings and stuff like that. I used, I've bought stuff too. Um, but I've made a lot of coins off of this already. And then I've been turning that into cards for the team. So we're going to kind of go over that. But right now we have not pulled any decent cards. It's been all goals. It's been a complete strikeout, which is not what you want to see. But you really just need a couple big pulls to really make it. And we're not even halfway done. Like we haven't, or we're right around that halfway done mark. So like we're getting to roll a lot. And some people might just want to quick sell these to get the training to do a couple more rolls. You're not, that's not how you're going to make coins back. You're going to lose if you do that. You need to sell everything. Like even though the roll might cost you like 6,000 coins or whatever, and you're like, I'm only getting 2,500 back, you're still getting, no matter what, you're getting almost half back of what you're paying for the pack. And then right there, I'm selling my 82s for no less than 16K. And if I see one, like saying I'm going to post them and I've seen like one sold for 18K, I'm selling for 18K. Like, I'm going to try to get that extra back. And then if it doesn't sell, then I will. But these cards all sell. And then like, what I've been doing, I was in this all night, just to test this out to make sure before I did a video. And every time I did it, I did at the bare minimum lose no less than 10,000 coins. But I had one where I made 300,000 coins off of one of these rolls around the same size I'm doing right now. So it's definitely possible, but it is a risk. It is 100% a risk. Got to put that out there. This is not a guaranteed coin making method. This is just potential to profit. Just a PSA. Like, I'm not confident that I'm going to turn this into a profit right now. So I'm going to need to end this a very, very hot. Granted, you pull Joe Mixon or L'Jarius Sneed and you've insta-won. So let's see if we can do that here. But these packs are ice cold. Ice cold right now. So hopefully we can end this strong. We're going to get like 6 or 7 more pulls. And really one big pull and you're good. Like if you get an 86, I'm selling that for 60K. I sold a Parham for 70K yesterday, which is nice. That pays for like 11 of the packs basically, which is crazy. Because then you're still getting those 11 pulls, which turns into a profit. So it's like you're like looking at the long-term longevity of this pack, which, and boom, 89 L'Jarius Sneed, insta win on this. So you got to risk it. Like I was definitely at a loss until that pull. Now we're 100% in a profit. Oh, feels good. Feels good to do that. I was not confident that we were going to do that on camera. So we'll kind of go over everything and see how much he's currently selling for. But I'm going to try to get 2,500 coins or 250,000 coins for him. And we're going to bust out the calculator here because that was our last pull. So we started with 14,000 training at 20 coins per. And look, I sold a couple while we were doing that. So our target is to make back 280,000 coins. And we sold something else too. 280,000 coins post EA tax. So we're going to look to see. I have this issue every once in a while where my item binder just locks up. So we're going to give this 1 second. If not, I might have to shut down the game and come back. All right. So I had to shut down the game and come back. Took you guys about 5 seconds for that. Took me a couple minutes. Not really a couple minutes. Took me like a minute. But we're going to see. So 78s, I want to sell for no less than 2,500 coins. And I just kind of look to see. So I can see 2,100, 2,000, 1,500, 25. So I know I can sell Trey Lance for 2,500. So I'm going to post him for that. L'Jarius Sneed, the big one. So he's selling for about 200K. The median was 215. So we're gonna lock him in at 215. So like you can potentially make a little bit more, and we're gonna see. This is where we started. So we're gonna see how many 79s we pulled, or 78 and 79s, and that's gonna be 2,500 coins. And we're not going to quick sell them. I promise you that. There's a lot. We like you're gonna pull a ton of golds. And normally I pull more elites than that. So we got 41 at 2,500 coins. So that's 102,500 coins. Plus, we're going to try to get 215 for L'Jarius Sneed. And then the 80, we had 182, I believe. So we're going to get about, my target is 16K. And then I look, one sold for 17K. So I'm going to try to get that 1,700 or 17,000. So we're going to count for that at 17,000. So based off of that, we spent 280,000. We make back 334,500, and then we got to take out the EA tax. So we're still making 300,000 coins. So we're making about 30,000 coins, 20,000 coins here. And that was just me estimating how much I spent on training. I might have gotten it a little bit cheaper. Might be able to squeeze out a little more coins out of each of these also. But yeah, so that's kind of like my little method, my little thought process. Is not, I did not originally come up with it, but it has worked so far. And getting that 89 pull is huge. You take away that 89, we did lose. So just putting that into perspective, to be honest with you guys about it. But still huge potential for profit. Well, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for checking out the video. Oh, excuse me. I'll be back a little bit later today with another pack opening. But yeah, take it easy, stay safe. I love y'all, and I'll see you real soon.